I'm here in Palo Alto with Jeffrey Hayzlett. He is the best-selling author of The Mirror Test. He's also a change agent and marketing expert, a global speaker, and sometime cowboy. I see you're wearing your boots today.
I'm always wearing my boots.
And you're also known as a celebrity CMO, and I think that took hold around the Apprentice days with Donald Trump.
Yep. It was on The Apprentice for 3 seasons. Did 3 different big episodes and appeared about 9 different times over there. Even a live episode, even.
Yeah. So very busy on TV. But you've been busy elsewhere too. You started the Hayzlett Group back in 2010.
Yes.
And I think this month marks the anniversary of the book.
Yeah, the book, and then the paperback just came out this May, so it's really exciting because a lot of business books don't come back out in paperback a year later, so It's been really a nice treat for us.
So what have you learned in your travels the last couple of years?
Well, one, it's a very big place, right? And there's lots going on, and you run into lots of things. I'm learning that I'm making a lot more friends. I mean, social media is allowing me to be able to make more connections and deeper relationships. In fact, some of those relationships are even deeper because of social media, and that's one. I'm also learning that a lot of people still don't get social media, which is kind of interesting. You know, about 1/3 always get it right away, 1/3 eventually get it, and 1/3 never do. But I'm still watching companies, adopt this like it's something new, and I'm telling you, it's mainstream, and you better get into this. I mean, they're always worried about, controlling the brand. Well, you never had control of it to begin with.
Right.
The customers always had control, and they used to have to deal with us through 800 numbers and the ways that we told them to do business, and now all of this has changed. It's not a whole different way of doing it, just another way of doing it.
Right.
And so people really need to get engaged with it.
Well, it's all about relationships.
Always has been.
And about communications. In fact, we were just talking earlier about some huge changes in communications and the future of marketing. What's your perspective on that?
Well, a couple things. First of all, I always say a brand is nothing but a promise delivered. So what promise are you trying to deliver to your customers? And that's really what a brand is. For big changes for the future, I mean, mobile. I mean, that's the biggest thing. It used to be location. Now it's mobile. Not that it's done right now, but you know where your phone is more than you know where your children are.
Right.
And it's the first thing you grab before you hug and kiss your wife in the morning. You're looking for your phone. You're grabbing that phone. You're looking at it. I mean, that's just how personal devices. The second thing is what you're holding in your hand. That's video.
Yeah.
Video is moves to the top of the search engines. It's going to be a lot more video, a lot more interaction along that line because we're a very visual kind of being.
Right.
And so this is a really helpful medium. So these are the kind of things I think that you're going to see more and more. And the third big one that I would say is all about friends, your friend sourcing. People talk about crowdsourcing.
Right.
That's blasé. I mean, crowdsourcing is something you want to do, but really it's about friend sourcing because you trust your friends more than anybody else in your life. And so from those friends, you learn a lot of different things and products and services and so forth. So how do you, as a producteur or as a service provider, get friends to talk to friends about what you're doing?
Well, the community is huge. It's hugely important in terms of insight. It's your kind of real-time forum.
Well, you remember it used to be about eyeballs and ears. I mean, that's really what the whole thing on the experience on the internet was, about getting to people, mass amounts of people. And now it's really about hearts and minds.
Right.
And so you want to build that community, build over time. I say, I used to tell my teams when they would try to go and do a viral video, quit wasting my freaking time. No one remembers the viral videos. I can go through and ask marketing groups after marketing group, what was the #1 last year, and they don't remember. And, as fast as they come to you is as fast as they'll leave you. So build it over time, build that community, and if you build that community and nurture that community, you're set for life.
Right. What about some predictions next year or 2 years out?
Well, I think the biggest prediction I'm going to talk to you about, websites. I think websites they're needed, but they're a brochure online. That's all they are. Unless you make them extremely interactive in a place or destination, that's all it is a post up there.
Right.
So that's going to be big. And I think the other big thing that we're going to see, TLDs, all right? Most people don't even know what's coming, top level domains. A whole new wave is coming on board where they're going to open it up. You can buy .banks, .sales, .leadership, .poker.
Right.
So that's going to change the way. So instead of having, if you're BMW with an X5, give me an example. If I want to go and find that product on BMW, I've got to go type in http:// colon or whatever that thing is, www.bmw.com/X-5. Now you'll be able to go x5.bmw.
Right.
Massive change for marketing, the way in which we think about it. Top level domains are going to be big, and they're going to be a new thing for marketers to consider. Whether you want to or not, you're going to have to play that game.
Yeah, I agree with you. A website can be brochureware if you don't make it engaging, and if you don't make it real time and sensing.
Yeah, and I'm just as guilty as everybody else. Am I doing as much as I need to be doing? Absolutely not. I'm too busy traveling around talking about books and doing interviews. But I just went back to my own team saying, look, what are we doing? What are we doing? Let's stay on top. We got to drink the Kool-Aid if we're go out to talk. So you need to do the same thing as well.
Well, I thank you for your time, and I'll add a link to your site.
Thank you.